You know the feeling. You get a full 8 hours of sleep, but you still wake up with a deep, in-your-bones exhaustion. Your body physically made it out of bed, but your energy never showed up. When mornings feel like a fight, it is easy to internalize that struggle. We often attribute this grogginess to a personal lack of discipline, or the mistaken belief that we simply aren't waking up early enough. We've come to rely on jarring ourselves awake with mechanical alarms. This approach is a hallmark of a forced hustle culture that operates in direct opposition to our natural state. Your morning's quality depends on the specific biological mechanics of how you transition into wakefulness. Currently, your body is missing the critical signals required to activate its internal power supply. Consistent waking energy relies on automated biological responses. These are rhythms that Japanese culture mastered centuries ago through gentle alignment rather than brute force. A successful morning actually starts the night before. To wake up feeling completely refreshed, you have to respect the way the brain handles the work of resting. Your brain does not sleep on a flat hourly timer. Instead, it cycles through various stages of rest in blocks that last roughly 90 minutes. When an alarm disrupts this maintenance mode while you are in a deep stage of sleep, it triggers severe sleep inertia. You wake up feeling heavy and disoriented because your brain was caught mid-process. To avoid this, try counting backward in 90-minute increments from your wake time. If you need to be up at 6 a.m., aiming to be asleep by 10:30 p.m. creates a window for 5 full cycles, allowing you to wake up as a cycle naturally concludes. This timing only works if you keep your wake-up time identical every day, including weekends. Sleeping in on a Saturday confuses your circadian rhythm, leaving your internal clock out of sync for the rest of the week. Linking these 90-minute cycles with strict circadian consistency shifts the effort of waking from mental willpower to automated biology. Over time, your body learns to alert itself without the need for an alarm. At the moment of waking, many people reach for a smartphone. This floods the retinas with glaring blue light and stressful notifications before the brain has even fully transitioned out of sleep. Consuming high-intensity light while you are still in bed triggers an immediate stress response. This sudden input disrupts the natural, gradual ramp-up of your morning energy. A more effective trigger is natural sunlight. Letting morning light hit your eyes signals the brain to shut down melatonin production and spike healthy levels of cortisol to help you feel alert. Avoid reaching for coffee in these first few minutes. After 8 hours without water, your brain is dehydrated. Caffeine during this window can actually deepen your sense of grogginess. Instead, drink a glass of room-temperature water to kickstart your metabolism and flush out toxins. Follow this with 10 minutes of gentle movement, like a short walk, to physically signal to your nervous system that the body is active. By combining natural light, hydration, and movement, you move away from waiting for energy to appear and begin actively generating it. Optimizing your biological inputs is only half the battle. To leave the warmth of bed, the mind requires a psychological pull to move it forward. This is where the Japanese concept of ikigai comes in. Often defined as your reason for being, it acts as a tiny bit of purpose waiting for you in the early morning hours. Ikigai often looks like intentional rituals, making a specific cup of tea, tending a garden, or reading a book. Having a quiet, analog reason to rise changes the psychological framing of the day. Leaving bed becomes an inviting transition instead of a chore. If these changes feel overwhelming, consider the philosophy of Kaizen. This is the practice of continuous, microscopic improvements that lead to significant long-term results. You don't need to overhaul your entire life tomorrow. Pick just one tiny habit. Drink water before your coffee, or open the blinds first. Effective habits focus on removing friction and aligning your biology with tiny daily joys. Share which single Kaizen habit you are going to try tomorrow morning in the comments below. If this helped you rethink your energy, hit subscribe for more on biological optimization.